gap and just rest on that middle red. That's the line my colleagues put up for us there, look. Just that little cannon there. He's not quite got the cannon right, but he knows that any sort of kiss would be good. Third frame underway, and having the first 20 minutes of play, which was very ordinary, the last frame and a half have been absolutely top draw. He still looks a little bit perturbed about something. He's got a few head shakes.
Disappointed with his break off there, Willie. He's left there. Shot to nothing here for Deng. You normally would expect him to get. Good shot. I think John was a little bit disappointed the way it came off the ball cushion. To leave a virtual gimme for these type of players.
Decided to play for this red for not only the reason that it just makes it easier to get onto the red just above the black, more room for the cue ball to travel, so he's just getting rid, probably the better choice, because the black will be thin. See, at least now the red just above the black is easy to get on with that red out of the way. It gives him a lot more room. Once again, these are the things you...
Yes, well, he brings the white somewhere back there. He'd like his next red to be nice and straight, so somewhere around there. Well, it's okay, it's a little bit closer, but perfect angle on this red now.
2 seconds.
Would have loved to be just a little bit straighter. Looking at the angle, he may be able to just force a little angle just to stun that red away from the black, so he's played it very well. Good shot. Just used a little bit of the pocket there. A little bit of power.
I've not given up on him now. He's looking the real deal again. He'll have it to do to win this match the way John Higgins is playing. Look at the television this time, not at the lights. It's a nice little bonus for the players there. You've got a couple of TVs, which means when you're sitting down you can actually tell whether a ball pops or not by just having a little look on the television.
26.
In and out of balk, doesn't have the angle to hold it. Well, just had the angle to hold it, so it didn't have to go in and out of balk.
Well, he's come a little straight on the yellow, so maybe the green off 2 cushions. If you can get the cue ball somewhere around there, ideally on this red just left of the pink spot. Play with a lot of top spin inside.
Ooh,
that looks pretty good.
We're going to sack Dennis. Dennis has got the sack. Look at that one, folks. That was a great effort.
He's in perfect position here now. One through for the black. That was a great positional shot. You see from that angle, those 2 reds go into the right middle also, so that's a bonus.
Just gone a fraction hard for all 3 there. Too hard for the 2 in the middle. He can still pot either one of them. Now what angle does he have on this red? If he's got an angle to flick off the pink and still run through the black, he'll play it, because he'll bring pink and reds into play. Looks like he's taken that choice. And played it absolutely perfect. Sometimes they can make you look so silly because you can end up getting a full ball kiss and the white sticks in them, and everybody will say, well, why don't you play the one in the middle? It's all about fractions.
.46.
It's all about the angle. We know the two reds pot in the middle, so he can play for those. Needs to be straight on one of these this time, not three-quarter ball. I think he's just run through just an inch too far.
54.
Still okay. Well, after the way this match started, I thought it was going to not really take off, and then all of a sudden, snooker's been flawless. It's a 23-minute opening frame, in which about the first 15 minutes were just tip-tapping around. They had 2 or 3 chances each, neither could score. And since then, neither of us missed a ball.
.62. .63.
This puts him 68 in front with 67 on, so he can risk the little cannon. The middle red of the 5, he'd love to go just through the gap and just rest on that middle red. That's the line my colleagues put up for us there, look. Just that little cannon there. He's not quite got the cannon right, but he knows that any sort of kiss would be good, and that is a chance for another century, or the first century in the match. But
68.
Each of the last 3 frames we've had some excellent break bowling. This is another example. So for a second and missed that. Well, that would have stopped Higgins getting out of his chair. He's just trying to work out whether to get out. He does do so. That 69 break was excellent, but it may not be enough. Higgins continues. Apart from yourself, Ken, if there's one man you didn't want to give that little half chance to, it with this man.
Snooker and a free ball. And particularly if he gets the pink on the spot. If he gets the pink on the spot, the red just to the right of the pink spot, that is in an ideal situation. 4 or 5 shots from here. Wants to get 2 reds, 2 blacks. Or maybe a red and a black now after this shot, and then get the pink back on the spot.
8.
And the reason Ken mentioned that, and that's the reason straight away he's playing for the pink. That's excellent thinking, because he knows that if he does get it tight in behind the pink and gets the red very close to green, brown or yellow or any other colour, it makes the possibility of a free ball a lot greater. So this is the reason Ken called up straight away, get the pink on its spot. So now red and black, and look
15.
where that red is. Ding's going to be in trouble. Okay, he may hit it, but he'll have a little sweat on.
60.
Oh, he's just come up short, has he? Wanted to be a little bit straighter on this black. He may be able to hold it, but yes, I think he's okay. Just thought the angle didn't suit there, but now he wants this red somewhere around, well, with the angle, probably around the brown spot or behind the yellow.
23.
As tight to this pink as possible.
I like behind the yellow, Ken. I like that. Needs to travel a little bit.
Running against 23.
He's just come a little bit loose, so the chances of a free ball are not good. Yellow would have stopped within 2 inches of the yellow. He'd have had to have been really careful not to leave a free ball.
Yes, I think that's the angle Ding will try and escape from. And the fact that he can go off 2 cushions, even if he misses the red, he will still put the white somewhere on the top cushion and no chance of a free ball. So that's the obvious path. 2 cushions.
The only problem is if he leaves the white away from the cushion, so if he's going to miss it, get the white tight, because he can stun him behind the yellow. So well, it looks like he's playing 1 cushion from the angle he's going. This is missable if he's playing it this way. I can't believe this. I cannot believe he's played 1 cushion.
Foul. 20 gets home.
He's still 42 points behind John, so he's going to need another couple of 4-point snookers to win this frame. But again, as long as there's a red on the table, there's always a chance of a free ball. He doesn't want that white going in off. That won't help him. He's okay.
It's amazing how many players are careless when they think they've got past the line. And look at this for another careless one. You know, the blue he missed a few moments ago to you know, put the frame beyond any doubt, and he's now going to have to suffer. I mean, look at this. That goes in. He doesn't have to worry now. He's sitting there 2-1 in front, happy as Larry, and all of a sudden now he's got the shakes on. Oh, that's not one of John's best. He could have put him in trouble there. Is there a gap? Well, good hit. Fortunate snooker. Well, if ever you wanted to knock a long ball in, Ding, it's now. Just to settle a little bit, because it's been a little bit twitchy for you the last 10 minutes. That's ended proceedings, thankfully, for Ding fans. So Ding Junhui breaks of 81, 43 and 69 have been the reason he's now 2-1 in front. He'll feel a little aggrieved. He's probably not 3-0 in front the way he started with the 43 in frame 2. But Higgins replied with that unbelievable 67. It's a good job he did, otherwise he would be 3-0 behind.
10.
Ding's safety play, amazing enough, in the opening 3 frames, has actually been very poor. But he's definitely doing the scoring. You know, obviously
90.
John Higgins has had chances looking at that stat, hasn't he? But Ding's got a lot better pot success rate because he's scored heavily when he gets in.
25.
A frame that should have been won a lot easier than it was, but eventually Ding Junhui gets a second bite of the cherry. I think Higgins left an easy ball for him. Young Ding Junhui